Okay, it's been a little bit over 2 weeks since Sparking Zero has released. The hype died down a little bit, so we can see the actual Sparking Zero situation, if I could say that, from other angles, because we're not blinded by the hype, you know. I can't lie, Sparking Zero is like actually an awesome party game if you're playing with friends. It can be really fun, bro, the fights and everything. It literally feels like Dragon Ball. There's no denying of that, but the PvP and ranked, bro. If you've played the game, I've pre-ordered the game and I have good amounts of hours on PvP. And when you get to, you don't even have to go high rank in the game. You can go like mid B, and it will start to get annoying. You're gonna run into a lot of cheesers, which is so annoying, man. Like, imagine being a dad coming off from work, happy to play some Sparking Zero just to get whooped. Absolutely fucking whooped. You run into fucking Super Vegito with After Image or against fucking Jairobi. You get what I'm saying. And yeah, that literally kills your will to play the game. It's not even that much about characters, to be honest. It's kind of like the whole fighting system. It feels so Dragon Ballish, but at the same time it's annoying because you can literally, the defense in the game is literally broken. I don't know, you can do the revenge counters, perception, a lot of stuff that you can end your opponent's combo really fast. Of course, if you're playing against a good opponent who's giving you back shots, you know what I mean. You won't be able to do that easily, but on the other hand, you have players that go into Sparking mode, and I faced the guy, he was playing Jiren. He was just going around me in Sparking mode, spamming the fucking key blast, bro. I couldn't move. I was literally molding, like, come on, bro, what are you doing? I forgot to mention Vanish Wars. You pretty much witness this on the daily basis. If you and your opponent have a lot of ki and you have a good timing on the Vanish thing, it's gonna go on for hours, bro. You're pretty much gonna go on the Vanish War for like, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds, which, looks cool when you look at it, but it gets annoying from time to time. I think they could fix it by increasing the ki drainage every time you dodge the attack. Just to make it a little bit less annoying and a little bit less time consuming. Then we have episode battles. A lot of people have been complaining that the scenes look too much like a PowerPoint presentation, which I can blame them. Yeah, it doesn't look the best maybe. You have some cutscenes here and there, but a lot of people in the past have been complaining that we get too much like repetition of Dragon Ball story mode and they want something different. And they gave us something different and I can't blame them. The what if scenarios are pretty interesting. I've played only through Goku Black scenario, the entire Goku Black arc. I haven't done the Gohan one because, spoiler alert, there's Gohan Black in what if scenario, so there's a lot of cool stuff in the episode battles. Of course, the cutscenes don't look the best, as I said. There's still some interesting stuff in there, but since we're talking about episode battles, there are these custom battles which gives a community a really creative way to make stages, whether it be fun, hard. There's some hilarious ones that I've played. I have a video on it, and I think that's a good thing because that gives the community a lot of space to do some creative stuff and helps even with the creators creating content. So that's just like a nice addition to the game that no other Dragon Ball game had it. So it's like a Mario Maker version of Dragon Ball, and there are these tournaments which you can play offline and online. So yeah, that's the thing that makes it fun, especially if you're playing it with friends. And even online it can be fun, but as I said, the game still does have some downsides, cons. Of course, it can be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. The game is supposed to be unbalanced in the first place. So, I'm kind of bitching by making this video, but, I just want to talk about the game. I love the game. I love the feeling that it brings, the nostalgia out of the old days, which we all experienced. And that brings us so much closer to this game, man, and brings it much more to the heart. And as I said in the beginning of the video, it blinded some people a bit. The hype and nostalgia blinded a lot of people. I've seen people release mods literally on the first day when the game released. So yeah, another thing that I have with the game is you don't get that urge to play it. And I don't know if that's only me, but you don't wake up and think, yo, let's turn on my PC and go play Sparking Zero. Like you don't get that urge, you know what I mean? It just doesn't hit like that. I don't know. Like I usually play it around 30 minutes or maybe max 1.5 hours, nothing more than that, because it kind of drains, especially when you play PvP and get into that like competitive mode where you want to win, you know. I hope you get what I'm saying. It's like with Xenoverse when it released. Of course, the game had PvE and PvPs, and I know it's a different type of game because you had your character and you could level up. It gave you that desire to play it, you know, just to grind up your character, play the other stages, grind up the moves, you know, play for the new transformation, whether it be Super Saiyan, I don't know, Frieza form, the potential unleashed, etc. And the PvP was fun in Xenoverse. Of course, the connection was bad. That was an annoying thing, because if he even had a little bit bad of connection, it would be hard to even connect hits and stuff like that. Of course, that stands for every game in general. But you know, with the custom characters, it made it a really fun experience. And I think the problem with Sparking Zero is it's a good thing that it has a lot of characters and a lot of variety, but at the same time you don't see much of those characters. You have a lot of characters, but you don't play all of them. Like, I haven't seen a single guy play Bergamo or Ribrianne, Kukunsa, Rosie. I've seen only one Topo. I haven't seen Dispo. So there's, you know, a lot of characters, but people don't play them, and you run into a lot of the same characters, especially the fusions. The fusions are literally insane. If you're playing single ranked matches, you encounter them, like, I think it's pretty much every second match. Of course, in DP battles it depends, because you have the points and stuff like that, but of course the game still has a lot of potential, especially with the outfits thing that it has. They can drop random outfits for a lot of characters, like the Halloween will be in a couple of days. So they could allow you, like, you know, I don't know, Beerus cat Halloween outfit. That would give some fun experience, you know, witnessing characters fighting those suits. I don't know, Beerus in Monaco outfit, for an example. Then they could drop game modes in which you can play with your friends. So for an example, each one of you picks a characters against two other guys that are your opponents, and you know, you could do ranked and stuff like that. That would be really fun. Even do some DP battles, like you can pick a certain amount of characters that only one of you can control. For example, you pick Goku, your friend picks Vegeta, and you know, he can only control Vegeta and you can only control Goku. That would be a really fun thing, and I think they announced that. I'm not sure, but yeah, that would be cool to see. So they have a lot of potential in that sense, and I love the game. I sometimes get triggered by playing it, I'm not gonna lie. It sometimes still gives you that kind of nostalgic feeling, and especially with the upgraded roster, and every character has its own kind of like moveset, fighting style, so it makes it fun. I can say that it's not fun, it's fun, it's a fun game, but it can improve in some segments. So I could go more in detail for some stuff, but I wanted to keep this video short, you know, just to give my fresh and honest opinion of the game and the state of the game. Maybe give some constructive feedback to the game, even though of course probably not a lot of people are gonna see this, and especially the people that work on Sparking Zero, but you know, getting some things off my mind. So yeah, stay safe, stay blessed, and don't get stressed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.